Northwest Missouri State softball is set to face off against conference foe Northeastern State in a doubleheader matchup on April 6th at Bearcats softball field in Maryville, Missouri. The Bearcats come into the doubleheader having lost 7 of their last 8 conference games, as the RiverHawks come into the contest losing 14 of their last 16 conference matchups. Each team will look to build some momentum in the MIAA after the back-to-back conference games located in Maryville. This is Northwest Softball for Sports Broadcasting.
It's now a 5-0 game for the Bearcats. And it seems to me, Trey, that we're having an early mound visit.
Yes, very early mound visit here in the first inning with only 2 outs. You definitely don't want to, that's not one of the biggest things you want early in a softball game here at Maryville, but, it is what it is, and she's going to talk to her coach here and hopefully bring some momentum here to the bottom of half.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you would have to think, as is during this break, you would have to think, Northwest did not score any of these runs with the ball in the air. They have been through the ground, on the ground, going through the hole. They've been able to benefit off of miscues by Northeastern State early. What do you say to your pitcher while you're down 5-0, but you got another runner in score position, but you have 2 outs?
Yeah, kind of like I said earlier, you just got to throw strikes. That's kind of all what it comes down to. She's kind of throwing a little, she's kind of getting down in the count early. She's kind of throwing 2-0 counts, 3-1 counts that benefit the hitter. So she's going to throw strikes early. First pitch strikes are always huge. And, kind of just go from there.
For sure. Next up, we're back to the top of the lineup with Lily Filger. She's back up, and she finally is able to get her first favorable count with her swinging for a strike for a 0-1 count. Filger coming in with a very low pitch. Filger was the first one to get on base as she hit a single earlier in this inning. You would think you're about the top of the lineup. You have a chance of doing more damage. What do you do from here, on a hitter's perspective?
Yeah, Filger's just looking to get something in play here with 2 outs. Very fast player, batting .455 on the year. And, she's just looking to rip something on the ground and get another run. Call for the strike there, as Birchfield didn't like that call. She looks back at the umpire there. Count is 2-1 for Birchfield with 1 out, run around second base for Northeastern. Here comes the pitch. Outside ball called. Count is 3-1 for Birchfield, as Straggle's looking to make her way back into this count. Here comes the pitch. That has a called strike on the outer half.
Good pitch. It's a very good pitch. You know that she's probably a little bit she wasn't really going to look and swing, so this was probably a good time to go ahead and throw a pitch like that to try and work your way back into the count.
Full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. It is a ball outside, as that is a walk for Birchfield, as Northeastern has runners at first and second with 1 out, as Reagan Moore comes up to pinch hit for Northeastern.
I think we're looking at a potential substitution.
Yeah, and it's Reagan Moore, actually, Trey, and this will be only her 24th at-bat of the season. And she's looking to build some momentum here with runners at first and second, just looking to rip something here in the gap. And like you said, there's your substitution, as Macy Sawney comes out and Reagan Moore comes in for Northeastern.
You don't out of substitutions, but, that's the first substitution of the game. Talk about when you're a team like Northeastern, you're trying to get as much runs and you're trying to get as much offense as possible.
Yeah, Reagan Moore up the bat here for Northeastern as she gets the first ball. It'll be counts 1-0. Like I said, this is only Reagan Moore's 24th at bat of the season. Only has 3 hits so far on the season, but she's looking to add to it. And she rips it back to Straggle. Straggle knocks that one down, gets the out at first. That'll be the second out of the inning. Straggle got the out there, coming right back at her there, Trey.
Hey, it was
now batting left fielder Trey Houchin.
Piece of hitting and a solid piece of defense for both sides. For Northeastern, you're able to advance the runners to second and third, not make it easier on the next batter. But for Northwest, getting that second out is also very crucial.
Here comes Drew Hawkins for Northeastern, the junior, and she's looking to drive in a couple of runs here with runners in scoring position at second and third for Northeastern with 2 outs.
For sure.
Here comes a pitch for Strigel. That's a roller up the middle. Second baseman Abby Nolte gets the out for Northwest as that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Northwest softball won the first game of the conference doubleheader against Northeastern State 9-1 in 5 innings on April 6th. The Bearcats came out of the gates with a purpose, scoring 5 runs in the bottom half of the first inning on 6 hits. Northwest finished the first outing of the back-to-back with 9 runs on 11 hits as they begin to prepare for a second game between the RiverHawks on the same day. Northwest moves to an overall record of 18-21 and 7-8 in the MIAA Conference, as Northeastern drops to 7-27 and 2-15 in the MIAA, with one more game remaining in Maryville between these two teams.